Happy Monday, friends. This is the true definition of procrastinating right now. I decided that I am going to sit in my office and get some work done today. I'm not feeling very motivated. I've got a true case of the Mondays. This is also the first day of back to school for Teacher Bay. So I am super excited to have a little bit of quietness and to be back into my routine. So Mondays generally for me are a catch-all day. This is where I start to strategize what is happening in my business for the week, also thinking about what's happening for my personal life for the week, and I try to get them all to marry up pretty well. On my life to-do list for this week and to hopefully finish out before September is the redesign of my office. So if you guys can see back behind me, it is a hodgepodge of all of the things. I kind of started brainstorming ideas and coming up with a Pinterest board, putting things in my Amazon cart this past weekend, and I want to start ordering some things, possibly heading out to IKEA and purchasing some things as well this week. So lots of really great stuff coming along with the office this week, but I gotta find some motivation, y'all, to get started on some work because it is now 11 o'clock on Monday. So I've just been home for about 30 minutes, but I am rambling now. So now it's time for me to officially power on my laptop and get some work done. And then actually, I think I'm going to check in on IG real quick before I get started on work. But I will take you guys along in the week of the Joe Henderson Project. So happy Monday, guys. All right, so in that last clip, you saw me organize my desk because it was driving me crazy. I could not get any work done because there was just stuff everywhere. So what I have learned for me personally is that if my brain is scattered, it usually means that my space, my area is a little off. So that is another reason why of course, the boys. That's another reason why I'm really going to get into getting my office organized because I know, especially with my ADD, if there are things laying around, I'll get distracted by them. So now I'm putting my focus hat back on and I am going to get some content done for the week. I'm really excited again to kind of go back to normal now that summer vacation is over for most of my clients. Summer vacation is over here at home because Daryl is back at work. So I can kind of get back into some of my Pomodoro time blocking methods that I used to really do before. If you've not heard of the Pomodoro method, it is where you work for about 45 minutes and then you take 15 minutes or whatever the time blocks is that you decide and you let your brain take a break. For me personally, that works so much better with my ADD. It allows me to have the structure that I crave, but it also allows me to take a break and recover, especially being an entrepreneur and doing a lot of things across being in my business and working on my business at the same time. That gives me a lot more structure. I'm going to go figure out why they are barking like crazy, and I'll be back. Happy Tuesday morning, guys. I am here at the gym this morning. I am one client in, and I am about to hop on Teams for a virtual bar class that I'm subbing for today for one of our corporate clients. But I was figured out today I would take you guys back through the day in the life of an entrepreneur / fitness coach, wellness coach. So we've got quite a busy morning and then we've got some office time in the afternoon, but I wanted to say hi from a different part of the gym this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my notes and I'll see you guys in a little while. All right, guys, so I just finished subbing a workout class in a format that I haven't taught in a really long time, but it really, really motivated me, encouraged me to brush off this certification, and maybe I should offer a program that looks like this soon. So stay on the lookout for exactly what format I'm talking about and if I will offer a variation of it in the near future. So I now have about 30 minutes until my next client. This is where historically I kind of just straighten up, make sure that I am prepped and ready for my next client, which means that I make sure that I've got plenty of fuel in my body. So I packed a banana and a nectarine today because I do get to go home before I head to my next site for my morning, early afternoon class. So I will not bore you guys with the cleaning up and me eating a nectarine, but the next time you guys will see me, I'll either be at home getting ready for this next workout class or I'll be on site. All right, guys, we are back from our second workout class of the day with our on-site corporate client. So now it's time for some lunch. I have been on a really huge kick. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask, and that is not one of my gifts, guys. I am not a very good multitasker. So I am still on a really huge kick from the wings that I made last week or 2 weeks ago. I will link on either side here the recipe of these wings. So that is going to be what we're having for lunch. And we're having a nap for lunch. We are for sure having a nap for lunch. I was just talking to a client at the corporate client about sleep and how important it is that we're getting sleep because our body will go into stress, our cortisol levels, all that good stuff if we are not getting enough sleep. So I am going to prioritize getting some rest today. I am tired. And even though I slept pretty good last night, I'm still feeling a little tired. So we are going to eat some lunch, send out some emails, and then we are going to enjoy the rest of our afternoon. Work day. What does a typical work day look like? Today's work day is typical for the beginning of the week, being busier, getting a lot of things done early in the morning, and then the afternoons not as busy. Later in the week is when I have a lot of my virtual client check-ins. So later in the week, my afternoons are busier. One of the things that I am trying to do a better job about is making sure that I set our parameters for myself. Being an entrepreneur, working for myself, I don't really have a set schedule per se. That is something that I want to work on. I really do want to work on earlier in the week. I'm done at 3 or 4. So then that way I'm not working and I'm not burning myself out. I do have a video coming soon about burnout and getting over burnout and making sure that I'm prioritizing rest mentally and physically. I'm prioritizing rest in my life as someone who has gotten over burnout. And again, I'll do a whole nother sit down video, what caused my burnout, how I overcame the burnout, because a lot of the things that I'm hearing on social media is women in my age range and even younger are experiencing burnout at an all-time high. So I want to do my part in sharing my journey of overcoming burnout so that it really does help someone else. So I'm going to take you guys as I warm up lunch. I have no idea what my side dish is going to be with my wings. Last night I had a salad with it. I think I'm out of my Bomb Olive Garden salad dressing, so I might just have to make my balsamic vinaigrette salad dressing. So, and if I do, I'll share with you guys the recipe. All right, so I am finishing up lunch. No salad with lunch because I was out of olive oil to make my homemade dressing. So I had the chicken wings, broccoli, and then I did some pretzel chips and hummus. So this is lunch. I'm still working on it about an hour later. I am standing in the kitchen. I was telling my sister yesterday, I feel like my next office in our home has to be close to the kitchen because I spend half of my day in here and then the other part of my day in my office when I'm home working. So this is usually workstation number one for the day. So I've got some emails that I still have not sent that I want to get it sent today, and then I'm taking the rest of the afternoon off so that I can give my mind, my body some rest. I might take the dogs for a walk later on, but that was the first part of my day. I mentioned a little bit earlier that usually the beginning of the week, mornings are busy or kind of crazy, and then towards the end of the week, the evenings get busy. So I'm thinking every single night for the rest of the week, I got something going on. So I really want to be intentional about taking some time and enjoying the evening.